Generator. The AI question generator is no different from what you are doing manually in your school, but the difference is that it's now better and is more faster and more easier for you to run your CBT. So what it does is that you upload your lesson note, your lesson plan, your textbook, any material at all that you want to generate question out from, and then it reads the content and what generates the question. Very easy and faster. So I'll be directing you on how to do that. So what you need basically is two things. Make sure that we have activated that in your school portal. If you have not requested for that, please do where to request for that. And also you have to have your lesson notes available as a Word document, that is Microsoft Word document, or as a PDF. It doesn't accept images. Just PDF or Word document, or you can just copy it as a normal text and paste it. So very easy and very fast. So to do that, we'll be heading over to our online exams CBT portal. So here you can log in as a teacher or as an admin, as long as your school have access to every school have access to online CBT exams, so your school is supposed to have access to it. So online exam, you click on AI Question Generator. Remember, we have question bank, but AI Question Generator. So we have 4 steps. The first step is the setup. The second one is AI configuration, the content and review, and save. So the first one is the first step is you are telling the system where do you want to save the question you are going to be generating from. So we are currently in 2025-2026 academic section, and we are staying in third term period, and I want to generate question for grade 1, and I want to generate question for this section good, and the subject, the textbook that I have here, or the content that I have here, is primary 3 basic science, but I just, for this tutorial, I'm making use of just pre-reading. So I'm just selecting this for this. So question group is for we want to make use of it for third term exam. You can select any one, then you click on next. So we have the AI configuration. Choose which model that is available. You can enable as many models as possible. You can enable DeepSeek, this is OpenAI, we can Abacus, and the rest of them. So what we currently have now is we have the free version and we have the paid version. The free version is limited by 10 questions and is also slow, while the paid version is limited to 200 questions per instance. And also in the free version you cannot upload textbook or any material because it's going to take a whole lot of time, sometimes 24 hours to generate that. But the free version, the paid version, you can upload your textbook or anything at all without pasting. So I'm making use of the paid version, which is OpenAI. I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to select a model. Which model do I want? We have currently ChatGPT 4 mini. I'm going to select that. Then how many questions do you want to generate? Total questions to generate, maximum of 200 questions. So large batches are split into batch. We have batch 1, batch 2. So if you select 200 questions, the system is automatically split it into batch of 30 per batch. So that is around 4 batches or 4.5 batches. So we are generating only 10 questions for this tutorial. And what mark do I want to award each of these questions? Is 5 marks. And what language do I want the question to be in? Do I want it to be in English, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Nigerian Pidgin, French, Arabic? Anyone at all, but we're going into English. Then what is the question type? We have single choice question, we have multi-choice question, we have true and false question, that is yes and no, and we have descriptive / essay question. So I'm going to be selecting all of them. Now the next one is difficult level. How hard do you want the question to be? Automatically it's on default of medium. Do you want it to be easy or do you want it to be hard? Depending on what you want. it's all on you. So I'll be selecting what all of them too. Then I'm going to click on what's next. So this is what AI configuration, where you what configure what your AI. I think I pressed these 2 times. Okay, this is where you what upload your what lesson what content slash what criteria. So yes, so for this I can click here to find my file and upload, or I can paste it here directly. So but what I want to do, I want to paste directly. So I'm going to open up the lesson note. So this is the lesson note. It's up to 21 pages. It's up to 21 pages. I'm going to just click on select all, Control A, and click on Control C, and then I'm going to open it up here, and I'm just going to paste lesson note, textbook, or any educational content, and paste it here. So you can see the lesson note that I uploaded now. The lesson note I uploaded now is 16,140 characters, and we can accept 120,000 characters. That's up to textbook style. So now the next one is this disclaimer is very important. It's available, it's very important. This tool uses AI to generate educational question based on your content. AI may make mistake. Please review all generated question answers and explanation before saving. Please review your questions before anything. So this one now is enable RAG, retrieval augmented generation. It's very important that you enable this. So it's what it does is that it reads your content and pick the most keywords and pick the most pick the content of it. That is, it will read it and understand it, and then from what it understands and use it to generate question, and it's still not going to fall out of context. So that's why I made it compulsory. Just leave it on. So now we have advanced criteria. You want to now make the question to go deeper. This option, Bloom's taxonomy, select cognitive skill level, remember, recall, and the rest of them. So what do you want to test using this question? Do you want to test their remembering skill, or their understanding skill, or their applied skill, or their ability to analyze, ability to evaluate, ability to create? So depending on what you want to check, I'm going to just select all of them just for the sake of this. Then we have the target level. We have primary 1. Yeah, it's advisable that from primary 1 you don't use AI to generate questions. It's not advisable. So you have primary 1 up to university. So I'm going to select this question is based on grade 1. This textbook, this lesson notes is based on grade primary 3. So I'm going to select primary 3. How complex do you want the language to be? Very simple, moderate, advanced, technical. I'm going to just select all of them. So now, question style. How do you want the question to be? Do you want it to be standard, scenario based, critical thinking, fun and engaging, exam style? I'm going to select all of them. So all these things that I'm selecting, all of them, what it's going to do, it's going to ration the question. It's going to mix all of them. So now for this class, now what grade of students, what is the age range of the students supposed to be in that class? For grade 1, I think from grade 1 supposed to be from 3 years or 4 years. I can't remember. Let's just say from 4 to 5, 6 years. For 3 to 6 years. Now, what are the target audience? If you want to now give additional instruction and the rest of them, this exam, these questions is for grade 1 students. Anything you want to type, actually. Or why we added this target audiences, so that if you want to generate posts, entrance examination and the rest of them, you can give it that instruction. Additional instruction: this is for final promotional exam. So now, once you are done setting up all these, you click on what generate. So I'll be looking at this counter here, that is 10:23. You just be checking how many seconds it's going to take to generate what 10 questions. Click on it, generate. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, less than 5 seconds or 6 seconds. So it have generated what 10 questions. That's why you heard that beep sound. So review and edit. So batches, 1 batch. So total question generated. You can see what part of the plant is responsible for making food. The leaves are responsible for making food through what photosynthesis. So you can see what it will give you the answer, and it also give what AI explanation, that is to back up the answer. So if you want to also edit the question, you can click what edit button, and it will open it up here for you to what you can see. Correct answer is what option 3, which is what 1, 2, 3, which is this. If you want to change it, anyone you want to change it, just change it. So you click on what save. So you click on save. Which of these is not? So you just review your questions, true and false. List the main parts of a plant and explain their function. The main parts of a plant are leaves, stem, and this leaf, this. So this descriptive, we still have AI marker. It will read the question, it will read the student question, the student answer, and read the AI explanation, and then it will be able to mark it. So after reviewing all the whole questions, then you click on this to save the question into your question bank. You click on I have reviewed all questions and answers and AI explanation for accuracy. AI can make mistake. Please verify each question. That's why you have to make this word. And if you want to delete any question, you can also delete any question. Which of these are part of plants? Uses of plants. I don't want this, so I'm going to remove. And okay, so you can see my total question is now back to 9 questions. So that's the importance of this. So once you are done reviewing all of them, so remember the first option we selected is your branch is just branch 1. If it's branch 20, or probably it might be showing your school name next time you see it. So you can see what the class is going to save it into. You can see the subject, you can see the question group. So once you are done doing this, we click on save to question bank. So once you save to question bank, it's now going to take you back to where you are going to save, where it's going to save. So why it's showing that error is if you make mistake, or if your network disconnects along the line while generating the question, it will do that. So you just have to regenerate and save. So you can see it's save automatically. Explain how plants are useful to human being, or to humans. List the main parts. So these are the questions generated. So you can see for this branch they have generated a total of 751 questions. So this makes it very easy for you to generate question without spending days or hours in typing in the question. Thank you. See you on the next tutorial.